Hello and welcome to today's battle report, 6,000 points of Titandeath, Legions Imperialis. Today's primary mission for you is Domination, a corner style deployment with 5 objectives running along the middle corner to corner. Scoring at the end of each round, players will score 3 victory points for each uncontested objective marker that they control. And at the end of the battle, each player scores a further 5 victory points each uncontested objective marker the player controls. Secondary missions of the day, and players can score up to 15 points for these at the end of the battle. Tony has Scan and Survey, and he'll score 3 victory points for each objective marker that he's controlled at any point during the battle. And for my secondary, I've got a Matter of Honour. After both players have finished deploying their armies, the player with the secondary objective selects one of their models to be the Aggrieved. Modelling their opponent's army with the highest wounds characteristic is the Miscreant. If 2 or more models are tied, their opponent can select which one is the Miscreant. At the end of the battle, I'll score 5 victory points if I've wounded the Miscreant, 10 if I've destroyed it, but not with the Aggrieved model, and 15 victory points if the Aggrieved model makes the engine kill. So here we are, 6,000 points, give or take, of the loyalist engines of the day. We have Legio Storum, Legio Osidax, House Sidus, and a Side Titan representing. I won't go over all the details. It is WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. So there you go. A little mix with Knights. I've tried to make the lists even as far as Titans and Knights roughly, but I have mixed them up enough to see if there's some serious advantages or disadvantages. The Side Titan will be interesting, bypassing voids and whatnot. So yeah, that's it. So we've got the War Master in there, so that will be the target for my secondary, having the most wounds. Then Warlord, a couple of Hounds, 4 Reavers, heavily equipped for close combat, so we'll see how that works out. And then we've got Mechanicum style Knights. The Atropos on paper look quite good. Fast Lancers and the Styrics, I think 3 of those. So yeah, that's the Loyalists. We'll move on to the Traitors. And here are the Traitors. We have Legios from Krytos, Demacium, Mortis, and House Maccabeus, representing. Very heavy with 3 War Masters, 1 Iconoclast, so that'll be very interesting. 1 Warlord with a Bellicosa, so that will be very handy. Just the 1 Reaver, 1 Warbringer, a couple of Hounds, and then 2 Lancers, much the same, 2 Questoris, and 2 Acastas to shake things up a bit. So even though we're bringing lots of Titans, the lists are very different, so place your bets now who you think, looking at the list, will come on top. That's about it. Like I say, it is WYSIWYG, so I'm not going to break down all the weapons for you. I think we'll just play the game and you'll see how things go. That's the lists we've deployed, so we'll see you on the battlefield. Welcome to our battlefield, a very busy battlefield full of engines, 6,000 points. Tony's playing with me today. You can't see him just yet. And he is top left, walk over here with the Loyalists. I am bottom right, deployed with the Traitors. So we've done all our orders and we've got our secondaries. So what's your secondary, Tony? You've got the
Scan and Survey.
Scan and Survey. We can get up to 15 possible victory points by basically picking up those objectives. Was it for the first time?
Yeah, first time I hold them.
Yeah. And then I've got Matter of Honour, and my Aggrieved engine is the Warlord here, and the Miscreant target is the single War Master up in the top left there. So I can score up to 15 points if I take it out in the right way. And then what have we got? What have we got? It's just our orders, isn't it?
Yeah.
Orders done.
Orders all done.
So basically everything I've got down here in the bottom right is on an advance, apart from this Warhound on a march, the Questoris and the Lancers on a march, and the Iconoclast on a march. And I am good to go. Tony?
Same. So majority of mine, same again. Advances all round, apart from a few which are on a march. All my Reavers on a march, Lancers march, and my Styrax are also on a march.
So heavily kitted up for close combat, aren't they, the Reavers? So it's just the way the mock flop with the models, just took them out of the box, added them up, and we've got 2 lists. Okay, so first player roll. I have a 1.
Oh, okay. I have a 3.
I'm assuming you would like to be
I would
first player.
like
So
to be
we've got
first.
no first fires, have we?
No.
Okay, so we're going to shuffle around these engines, and you can kind of see where everything's at now, and we'll come back to you when everything's moved. So all moves are complete, and it's just a bit of a dash, isn't it? Everything's kind of moving out, breaking out from their deployment zones. The main kind of things are, I've got currently potential objective, unless you can take them out. Buildings can be destroyed, so if it's in the way, we can just get rid of it, providing you've got the right weapons. I've broken out with my march moves here, so I may get punished here, but then I've got lots of guns and loads of corridors of fire. The marching units won't be able to contribute. I did fire some point defense weapons at the Styrax and got a wound off in the movement phase. And that's it, isn't it? That's where we're at. So there's no first fires, no engagements.
Advances.
Just advanced fires. And Tony, you're first player.
I am.
First activation is the Atropos going down at my Lancers. And you've got some weird stuff going on, haven't you?
Yeah, their guns are really, really cool. So this is the collapsing singularity rule. So I've got to roll a d6 for each of them. So this one, he takes a wound. Then this one doesn't take a wound, but doesn't roll a 6.
Yeah, and on a roll of a 6, you bypass my ion shields.
All saves.
All saves.
Yeah. So they'll fire them as normal, but he'll take a wound. We'll remove that. So I'll roll them all together.
Yep.
So 2 dice each, 3+ to hit. So it's 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay, so these are -3. So they're going to reduce my ion save
by
1. I'm going to assume that it's going to be better than my armor at this point. So 3 hits at -1 because of your strength of your AP of your weapon. I have a 4-up ion, 3 up because of my shields, but back down to a 4. So I fail 2 saves. Are these damage 1?
They are. Yeah, they are armor bane, however. So if you'd taken it on your armor save and passed, I would have made you reroll it.
Okay, so 2 wounds on that unit, and that's done, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, I've just fired the Atropos, only with the Magmas, because all I've got that can affect Void Shields at this time, at this Reaver here, and knocking down 3, jumping straight over to Tony's Hound. Only weapon in range is the bolters, isn't it?
It is.
Going at my Marching Hound here, so 10 shots
on
Rapido.
5s. Yeah.
You get none?
2.
2. Well, I have 2 voids. I filmed this one because I thought any shots that go through are going to start affecting my armor, and I thought that was going to happen.
Makes 1.
Makes 1. 1 goes through then.
So you just drop a shield.
Drop a shield. Down to 1. Back to me. Warbringer coming in downrange at this front Reaver here. So starting with one of the Gatlings. 4+ did I say?
I believe so. 2
Okay,
hits.
so that's 2 hits. We've got to do these one at a time.
So 5 up save.
5 ups.
Make 1.
1 void down.
2 or 3.
And the next Gatling is another 2. So voids will be up.
Drop for 2.
And then a Volcano Cannon.
Hits.
For a hit.
Drop some voids.
Voids are down. Voids are down. And that was the Warbringer done. Okay, Side Titan is going down range at this Hound poking out from behind this rock. Apox
So
on the barrage. So
they are barraging. So -1 to hit.
yeah,
So normally they'd be hitting on 4s, hitting on 5s.
10 of.
3.
3. Oh, your dice aren't very hot today, are they, mate?
No.
It's unlike you. Okay, so
Drop
2
2.
voids. It's now shieldless.
Next comes the fun weapon we need to learn more about.
Right, do you want to look that up? Then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Actually, yes.
Yes. Right, the Sinistramus Tenebrae is beaming its way through the desert sands, hitting my Warhound. Well, that would bypass my shields if I didn't.
If you didn't,
I still had some.
if you had some, it would bypass those. So it bypasses Invuln, Cover, Void, and Ion.
Okay, but I still get my armor.
Still get your armor, but it's a -4 weapon.
Beautiful. Right, so three attacks.
4 ups to hit. For 1.
Just for 1. Okay, so my 2 up now goes to a 6 up.
up.
Nay. Take 1 damage.
Take
please.
1 damage.
1 damage. They have 4 wounds down to 3 on that Warhound. Quick attack, this Reaver now firing his Gatling at this Reaver with the voids down. So 4 of these, needing 4s for 3 hits at -2.
Goes to a 4 up save.
Oh, full house. Dink, dink, dink. Sliding over to this Warlord. Only weapons in range are the laser blasters. Going at this hound. I've got 1 void left. 6 attacks coming in. 4+?
4+.
Whoa. How many you got?
4.
4, okay.
Shields down.
Shields are down. But okay, so 2 hits go through because I saved 1. Another one drops the last void.
Yep.
And then we think this is right. So 2 go through to my armor at -3. So
Make them.
making
Cool.
5 ups.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. I'm going in with my Warlord here now at this Reaver, and I'm just going to go straight in with the Bellicosa because if I hit you, I kill you.
Basically, yeah.
It's -5.
-5, so no
you can't
saves.
save. So 2+ to hit you. Gets a 1. It's a big
Nope,
old
it's a
roll.
hit.
Gets the hit.
No saves.
No save.
Boom.
It's 1 damage and engine killer 4. So
Yep.
that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 wounds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you do the wound plus the extras.
Yeah, plus
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. We'll double check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes.
Okay. So the Reaver is removed, his additional wounds, and the resulting explosion did nothing to the Reaver behind it, which would have as much as the voice shield. So Bellicosa Volcanicans
Dangerous.
are horrendous. I'm running out of stuff. I've got a couple of things to go, but ranges are not great. So it's going back to Tony. Following on from the destruction of the Reaver, Tony took long range shots, -2 with the Hound, to the Warlord here, dropping a void. I then fired the only weapon in range, which was the Revelator Cannon from Battle Bling there on the top, alternative. At this Reaver, big template, got the hit, which resulted in 2 hits and dropped 1 void, the last void. So that's another shields down on this Reaver. And then, is this your last one?
Yeah, it's my last activation.
Last activation, so it's just the Revelators in range.
It is. Actually, my target is going to be this building.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Okay, so the plan for Tony is the blast actually can't destroy the building.
No.
But by picking a point on the table,
Yep.
it could scatter and hit them. Then he can use his Susies to
Blow up the building.
annihilate it.
Yeah.
And open up that objective. Right, okay.
So, scatter first.
Yep.
D6 plus 1. It's not what I wanted.
So it's not gonna do what you wanted.
No, so I'm going to go 7 back that way.
Yep.
So I miss everything there.
Yep.
So we'll just open up on the building anyway.
On the building with Demolisher weapons. So Suzerain's coming in next, getting +1 to hit this Civitas building.
So first one.
Yep.
This will be hitting on 2s because of the +1. So that's 4 hits.
4 hits. All right. So -4. So
Minus 4.
9 up.
Yep.
On 2d6.
On 2d6.
No, that's a wound.
So that's the first one gone 3. Yep. Second
That's
one
another
gone 3.
wound. So the building is now destroyed, and that will open up the center and reveal the knights hiding behind there. But you've actually run out of guns.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll replace that in just a second, and then I've got 2 more activations left. 1 more War Master. I've got very short range on a lot of their weapons, and a Warhound. So the building is now destroyed. My last activation is to start with the Hound just in range of the Styrex. So Vulcan Mega Bolters on 5s. Rapid.
Yeah, 2, 4, 7.
Yeah, another 2 for that. So light AT. So whatever your best save is. So the armor is better than the ions in this case. So 3 ups. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's 2 go through.
So 1 will die.
1 will die. Then I've got 2 plasmas hitting on 3s. For 1 hit, I think it's a -3. So
ion save goes from a 4 to a 5.
okay.
Just the 1, yeah?
Just the 1.
Saved.
Makes it. Okay, last activation is my final War Master. Last one, the War Master is going to fire barrage with the Revelators. Try and capture 2. It's going to scatter 6, which is a long way off. So my target of choice is actually the Side Titan.
Miss.
Yes, okay. And then I've actually got Apocalypse Missile Arrays ×2. So 4 attacks needing 4s. Are these light AT? Am I wasting my time? No, just they're also heavy barrage. So 4 hits there, 4 void saves to make.
Okay. Make 1.
Make 1, drop 3. 3 left.
Yep.
And last volley, same again. 1 more hit.
Saved.
Saved. Okay. That is everything done, right?
I believe so.
So we've moved up. Funny enough, unlike the regular game, the Titans are very slow.
Yep.
And their weapon ranges are a mixed bag, real mixed bag.
Yeah.
Some obviously very long, and a lot of them are very short range. So unlike a traditional game, the casualties haven't stacked up in turn 1, and we haven't had loads of stuff jumping on the objective. So I've got some knights here. Tony's got some knights there. We've lost 1 engine and a knight. That's the end of round 1. So we're going to tot up some stuff, probably get some voids back online, maybe.
Yeah,
do
voids.
some end phase stuff, and then come back to you. Okay, end phase done. Voids have come back on the Warhound here, 1 on the Warlord, none here. I think that was it for me, really, wasn't it? That was as bad as it got. 3 back on this Reaver.
Yep.
The Side Titan back to full.
Back to full, yeah.
And was there 1 here? No?
No, he died.
He died. Yeah, almost dead. And that's it. You got a wound back.
Wound back on this guy, yeah.
On this guy. In the shooting phase, you forgot targeting.
So I think overall I may have missed 1 because you scored 3 out of 4 hits, I think,
Right.
saved 1, but it won't make a massive difference. So.
Okay, try and get that in round 2. And then points. So Tony's got this one for 3. I've got this one for 3. And that also will give you at the end of the game a bonus 3.
Bonus 3, yeah.
So for the first time capturing objective, there's 4 more that you can do to get a maximum of 15 points in total. So that's the end of round 1. It's technically 6-3, including the secondary. We'll see you in round 2. Welcome back for round 2. So, orders complete. Everything on mine, I think it's the easiest way to say it, is on an advance, and I'll tell you the ones that aren't. The Warlord is on a first fire, and the Warhound down here is also on a first fire, and then my Questoris and Lancers are on a charge. And we were just saying, what is the benefit of charging a Titan with a couple of knights?
There isn't.
Probably not much, unless you can kill it. As far as we can see, Titans aren't falling back because there's no morale.
They automatically pass, which is good and bad.
Which is good and bad. If you have a Titan with a close combat weapon and you get another Titan pinned into close combat, eventually you're going to pull it to pieces. But you need to do it early.
Yep.
Because you need the turns to do it. What you are doing is you're taking that Titan out of the fight whilst chopping it up. So yeah, let us know if we've got that wrong. We've had a flick through the book, because Titans can't voluntarily remove themselves from a combat if they're engaged and pinned, and that in a normal game, that wouldn't happen that often. Only with another engine. So that's kind of where I'm at with my orders. Tony, I imagine you pretty much advances as well.
Yeah, just my knights are on charges.
So everything's on advance, knights are on charge. So again, you can see where we're at. We're going to get into the movement phase. But first things first, the first player roll. I have another 1.
I will take going first,
Tony's
please.
the first player, round 2. Moves all done, round 2. I mean, everything's just kind of pushing up. Got like a line of Titans here now. I've managed to make some space and get these out by moving the War Master icon up, and I'm potentially taking an objective there. Over here, I moved the Hound down on this flank and got charged by the Styrex. I overwatched being in advance and actually killed one. Morale check passed, and they are in combat 1-on-1. Down in this corner, Tony charged with his lances into my Questoris, and I ummed and ahed about overwatching with maybe the Hound, or I even thought about the War Master. Didn't want to waste the firepower here. I elected to let them go. I couldn't overwatch with the Knights because they're on a charge, and so kept my first fire on my ballistic skill for the combat phase. And then because we've got this massive now, Tony opted to remove that building. Has it given him advantage, disadvantage? We'll find out. He's just bringing the rest of his engines into that center. I think this Reaver is probably within reach now, isn't it, of that objective? So that's another one. That's like a 6-point swing for you, isn't it? Your secondary is huge. But my secondary, your War Master, is now
right out in the open.
Right out in the open. I've got a lot of good range weapons. Yeah. So do I start picking on these smaller engines, or do I start trying to pick up points in my secondary now? So that's where we're at. That's the movement phase done. Let's get into the combat phase. So Tony's got none, but I have 2 first fires. I'm going to start with this Hound and go at this Hound, starting with the VMBs. Loads of dice, needing 5s. So that's
4.
2, 3, 4, plus rapid
4
for 6.
6 saves, yeah?
6 void saves, 5 up. Anything go through, you save it on your armor.
So I'll do these 2 at a time then. Saved 1. Dropped.
Okay, shields down.
I'm going to go to armor saves.
Yeah, 2 plus. So these are light AT, so looking for 1s.
All saved.
And then I've got 2 plasmas on a 3 plus for 1 hit. I think these are minus 3. Yep.
No.
1 win.
1 win.
That's it. Okay, my Warlord here, I was so torn. I really want to start chipping away at this, but because he's on a first fire, I'd rather him go last when voids are down to get the best out of the volcano cannons. I'm going to try and one-shot a Reaver. So 10 missiles. Just about hanging on to them. That's not great, actually. 1, 2, 3. Only the 4 hits.
Well, that's enough to drop my shields.
I'd like to have been forcing more saves than that. Especially when you make 2 of them.
So I'm down to 2.
So now I'm going to have to use the Sun Fury with 3 shots. These are on a 3 plus. I did get all 3.
So let's see. Save 1.
Yeah.
Drop 1. My last shield. Saved.
Saved it. So
Down to 1.
Bellicosa gets the hit.
Hits.
Drops the void.
shield.
But alas, Reaver's standing.
Reaver standing.
Right, into close combats now. So in the movement phase, actually, my Questoris here, because I'm on a charge, did a little, was it pile-in move?
Pile-in.
Into the base contact of that lead knight. Tony's one here has reach, so he can fight in this combat, even though he's not in base to base, so that's right, isn't it?
Yep.
But you have to be, that unit has to be engaged.
Yeah.
So, let's start with whoever then, really. So
we'll start with that one on
that
the
one.
on the banner.
This one here,
Yep.
on the banner, okay, yep.
So I'm at +12, you're at +8.
Yep. Is that including your +1 for the charge?
Yes, because I'm at +11 normally.
Right, okay. So what have you got?
I have a 10.
That's not good enough.
That's more than you. Take a wound, sir.
Take a wound. How many do they have? 2 each?
2 each, yeah.
Okay.
So that is 1 fight lost for yourself.
Yeah.
And then we'll move to my guy with reach, hitting on the second one.
So yeah, this guy's just lost a wound. Now these two are fighting. I've got an extra D6. I've got roll it.
Oh, not good.
That's not good, is it?
Not good. So that's 8. I'm at 20.
20. Oh.
You're at 22.
12, 22, just about.
Just
so
about.
you take a wound,
Take a wound.
and that's 1 fight all. And then you can attack whoever. Does it matter which one will reach? As long as it's within 2?
Within 2, I believe. So I think I've only got the option to attack the close one. I don't think
I think that guy's in range.
Yeah, okay, we'll attack him then, because that would lead to a potential kill.
Okay, and does that count as an extra? Is it
It's a new fight? It's a new fight.
But you're trying to hit someone. Do I fight back?
Am
I in reach?
You don't have the reach.
I don't have the reach.
No.
I'm not in base contact with you.
Huh. Well, it can't be
Should we
automatic.
have a look at it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, a quick look at the reach. We basically think he doesn't qualify to fight now because these two have already fought. You have to fight someone that hasn't and is not engaged in a combat, which they are, or something like that. So because they fought, we think it's out. Let us know if we're wrong. It's special rules on special rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a draw.
Yep.
Okay, and it stays there. Last close combat is the Hound and the Styric. So you've got red, you've got 3d6.
For 10.
10.
Plus 9, 19 total.
19. No, 16.
Cool, take a wound,
So I
please.
take a wound. I don't have to take a morale check.
Nope.
And in the following turns, I can move away, but you can't if I desire. Okay, so end of close combats. First fire's all done. Advancing
another
fire.
combat here.
Oh, another combat.
You charged
Lasers.
me.
I charged you, yeah, of course. Well done. Didn't completely miss them in that cluster there. Right, here we go. So I'll do my Lancer on the left. They're 2 separate fights there. Furious Charge. Tony would have had that here, but he still would have lost that second fight by 1.
By 1, yeah.
So I've got 13. Oh dear. 13.
20.
Is 20. Not good. Not good at all. That's gonna.
I can re-roll one. Yeah.
It's going to win, isn't it? So take another wound. So they have
23
wounds there.
So 1 guy dies.
So 1 die. That was the guy on the left. So he does die.
This one, yeah?
Yep.
Takes him away.
And then another fight. Oh, that's
really good. So what have you got? 10. What you got? Plus 13?
16,
23, 29. Oh, terrible.
I'm going to win.
Yeah, you're going to win that
Even
one.
if you rolled another
I
6.
take another wound.
So you take a wound. It's another draw, isn't it? 1 fight each.
1 fight each, yeah.
Okay, stalemate. Tony kicking off the advanced fire stage now with that Reaver going at the Acastus. Wants to try and get rid of something. And definitely before this Reaver dies, because it's got no voids.
2 hits.
That was for the turbos.
Turbos, yep.
So they're minus
3.
3.
So -1 to your Ion.
-1 to Ion. So that would be a 5 up. My armor's 2 up. Which goes to
So 5 up because it's -3.
It's -3.
-3
So
weapon.
5 up or 5 up.
Yeah.
2 of them, did you say?
Yep. Makes 1.
Makes 1. Drops 1. Takes a wound. 1 wound.
Melter counter. 1 hit.
And this is -3 as well.
Yes.
So it's the same differential. We've got a 5 up save, whatever way I look at it. Just the 1.
Just the 1.
2 wounds. No extra damage on that?
No extra damage.
Okay, so they have 3 wounds each, 1 wound left on one of them. Okay, my War Master here is going at this Reaver under the template. All like the small guns, like the Bombards on top and all that other stuff, the Ardex stuff. It's all out of range. So I roll Scatter. It's going to go
7
that's
inches.
7, so that's not going to hit anything.
Nope.
Okay, so that's not hitting anything. And then you've got 3 voids, haven't you?
I do.
So Plasma Blast Gun number 1 is 1 hit.
1 One down.
And then the second one is another 1 hit.
One down.
Which is annoying because now I've got to waste. Oh no, you don't waste shots, do you, with this?
No.
It's very hard not to play AT. If they go through, don't they?
They do.
So the suzerain, the long range, because can't use the other option yet, is 4 shots, 3 plus. For 2.
2 hits.
Yeah.
So first one.
Yeah.
Goes through. Sorry, drops with void.
Drops the
So
last
next
void.
one goes through.
Yeah. So this is minus
4.
4.
Taking me to a 6-up save.
Okay.
No.
And then I've got the same again.
So that puts me.
They've got 5 wounds, haven't they?
Yep.
So if all these go through,
Oh.
they've all hit. You need a single 6. Oh, yeah. There it is. I was just about to scream engine kill then.
I was just about to go.
Fuck. Okay, so War Master done, and your Reaver's down to its last wound.
It is. I'm just going to leave it on
On the 1. Okay.
Yeah. So we know it's got 1 wound left.
Okay, the Reaver's going back, but at the Knights, because if they go next, I could drop it.
Yep.
And you can kill probably both of them. If you're
I'm
lucky.
hoping both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first one, accurate lasers.
Yep.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Accurate for 1 hit.
For 1 hit, so 5 up regardless
5
of what
up,
I use. Gets the save. Okay, this is the big one, isn't it? The
Volcano cannon is a hit.
gets the hit. What's this? Minus? It's the smaller one.
So Reaver Volcano cannon is still -4.
Still -4. So that's going to do what to my ion? Is that a -2?
No, I think it's still -1. 3 or 4. I believe. No, wait, hang on.
It's 2 or 3. Let's have a look. Yeah, so -4 will reduce ions by 2. So regardless of whether I use my armor at -4 or my ions at -2, I'm still saving on another 6. And this is
Engine killer a lot.
a lot. Well, let's roll it. Tony,
Fuck off.
don't worry about it. That's another save. The Knights are alive. And I might... Let's have a look what we do next.
So you've got choice now.
I have got choice, but I don't want you pumping more rounds into these and taking them out.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm going to do my Castus now, just because one's got 1 wound left. I'm going to try and just take out a Titan block. So you got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
So I only fired 4 magmas in round 1, and I actually should be firing 8. And these hit on 4s, and they're accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits at -3. They're actually in pairs.
Disgusting.
Disgusting, but expensive.
Yes.
Expensive.
What's the minus? -3.
-3.
So 5 ups. Dead.
Dead. There's nothing within 3 inches, so
Nope.
doesn't matter what happens there. Engine kill, another one down, another activation done. Side Titan coming in now. So you start with the Sinistramus Tenebrae, which is going to hit War Master icon and go through the War Bringer. And I don't get any saves against this, do I?
Armor saves, but it's a -4.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Not much of an armor save.
No. So this
Just
one
the War
takes
Master, yep.
3 hits on a 4.
Oh, Christ. Just the one?
Just the 1, yeah.
These things are a 1-up save.
1 up
aren't they?
save, yes. You go for a 5 up.
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound, yeah. And then on the Warbringer for 2.
2. So these are probably 2-up save as well. So go to a 6. Takes 2 wounds.
So he starts with 5.
5 wounds on the
Warbringer.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't like that. So you've got plasmas and missiles now firing at the icon, haven't you?
Yes.
Missiles at -1. The plasma is at
-2.
-2.
I think as long as we're in range, we are. That's good. So let's start with the Sun Fury. So he'll be hitting on 5s.
Okay, plasma coming in on 5s.
Is it nothing?
10 shots with the missiles.
10 shots with the missiles.
on 4s.
They'll be on 5s. Yeah, 5s.
And missiles on 5s. Ooh.
For 4.
4 hits. So void shields. Oh,
Makes
leaves
3.
1. Down to 11. That's you activation done, isn't it?
Yep.
Beautiful. Warmaster is going down range hit. So I'm just going to start with the Susies. 4 shots, needing 3s. It's 3 hits. That's minus
-4.
4.
So I go to a 6 up.
6s.
No.
3 wounds. It's another 3 hits.
So I need to make 2 of these.
Yep. Makes
Today,
1.
make 1.
Another engine kill. That front line is starting to fall apart.
It is.
Couple of quicker activations off camera. Just not sure how long this is going to be when I actually get it to editing. Sweet. So Warhound here. This Warhound, you roll really badly and drop 1 void. I think you probably only hit like.
I've not done an awful lot.
Then I went over here with this Reaver and fired the bolters and the Gatling into this Reaver. The melter's out range, but I did drop all the voids. I rolled well. Tony is rolling terribly this game. Okay, Tony fired then with this Reaver into the Warmaster and just dropped 1 void shield. I'm now going to try and kill that Reaver with the Warbringer. So 4 Gatlings. Are they hitting on 4s? -2?
Gatlings, 4s -2, yep.
4s -2. 4 shots, I believe. Just the 1.
-2. Cool. So it's a 4.
Makes it. Same again. No hits.
Oh.
Bellicosa gets
Hits.
the hit. Minus, it's a small one.
-4.
Must have -4.
So 6 up.
Yep.
No.
Engine killer 3. So
But it's not going to kill me.
4 damage. If I just done 1. Just done 1. That was my last activation, wasn't it? Oh no. No. I have 1 more. I have more guns. I have 1 more. You've still got quite a few, haven't you?
I do, yes.
Warlord going down range at this hound here. Can Tony get an engine kill?
It'd be nice.
Laser blasters.
2.
Wow.
How many shields you got?
1.
For 1 at a time. Failed. So the next one
Next
goes
one goes
3.
through
But
armor.
-3.
So I'm on a 5 up.
No.
No. Takes a wound.
Oops, sorry, I took a dice there. So next we go to Sun Furies. 3 dice. 3 up to
Down
hit.
range.
Oh my god.
1 hit. These are -3.
-3, yep. So another 5 up.
Another 5 up. No, another 1.
All hit.
Okay, so I've taken 2 wounds, haven't I?
Yep.
3 5-ups. All failed. Engine kill. Tony gets 1 up. Is it everyone on a
Within 3
within 3
inches.
gets hit on a 4+?
Yes.
Okay, so this Questoris here. No. My other Questoris. No. Front Lancer. No. Other Lancer. Yes, this one.
Okay, so
Is it 1 hit -1, isn't it?
-1, yeah. That's a fail. So
Takes a win. So that's your first engine kill, I
It
believe.
is, yeah. Compared to your 3.
Compared to my 3, but you have got 1. We've actually got we've got the little blast markers out. We've actually got broken units now at 50%. So that's going to reduce morale for the knights, not for the titans, and restrict orders. If you notice those little blast markers, that's what they're for. So that was your activation done, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, my actual last activation is the icon at this Reaver. You got 1 wound left?
1 wound left, yeah.
Okay, so the melter cannons in the shoulders hit on 4s
2 hits.
for 2.
-4?
-3.
-3, okay.
-3. -4 from closer.
So 5 ups. 2 5 ups coming
5
up.
ups.
No.
1. No.
1 5 up coming up.
Engine kill. Are you within 3 inches of any of those kniggets?
Yes, all of them.
All of them.
Sorry, not that guy.
Okay.
So just these two.
Okay, so Atropos, roll for that one, my friend.
Atropos, yes. And then this
roll
guy.
for Lancer.
Oh, no.
No.
So my guy on an iron save. No, takes a wound.
Takes another wound. It's all falling apart. It's not often Tony comes around and rolls so badly. So I'm going to relish. I'm going to relish the poor dice rolling for Tony because he is the jammiest player alive.
To be fair, with how often I am jammy, I deserve
Yeah,
it.
you do deserve it. Yeah, right. Get rid of that Reaver. Toast. So last two activations of the round. This Warhound fired into the Warbringer, dropped 3 voids, and then your last activation was the War Master. And because you went at this War Master, I still had 10 voids I start with. Yeah, we just thought we'd do it off camera because it's a lot of voids to get through with limited guns because of the range, and you only dropped 4 off it down to 6. So I think we're all done, aren't we?
Yeah, very much so.
Very much thinned out your engines.
Oh, yeah.
This is Legions Imperialis. Things die
Quick.
pretty quickly. And we've still got these combats with the draws. Hope we've done that right. I'm sure you'll let us know. And some broken units there. And my engines are looking pretty healthy. 3 Iconoclast. War Masters are pretty scary, aren't they? It's a lot of voids to get through. So that's the end of the round. We've just got some end phase stuff to do and some points to check. So in the end phase, my War Master icon gets 4 voids back up to 10. Hound here gets 1, none for the Warbringer. And then you got 2 voids back here. And then it's just points now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just points. So Tony retains this one. I gain 1 here. So I've got 6 this round to your 3, making it, what, 9? 9 to 3?
9 to 6.
9 to 6, sorry. 9 to 6, plus you've got a bonus for your secondary. So it's kind of 9 all for points, and I've not made a dent yet on this fella. But round 3, I'm going to be gunning for it.
Oh, yeah.
So, turn 3, and the traitors have smashed through 4 engines versus the 1 Warhound the loyalists have destroyed. Orders, I have advance on everything. I just need to push forward. In this round, there'll be no secret, but I will be gunning for that War Master. Tony?
Advance on pretty much everything aside from what's in combat.
They've just gone for charges.
Charge orders,
you put charges for everything. It will help you with pile-ins and all that kind of stuff. So it is important. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Points-wise, it's pretty close. Model-wise, it's not, but all to play for. I have a 3.
Oh, goes
so
to
it's a draw.
you.
So it'd be me. Yes, I will be first player. Round 3. Movement done. Round 3. Little pile-in move here. Getting some. It says you take the.
You move as if you were on the order.
So this guy's gone round.
As far as we can tell, you gain the benefits of being on the charge.
So we're going to do that. He's now engaged.
I've got the same over.
Same over there. So they weren't engaged, now they are. That's happened in close combat. Over in this close combat, I should be asked about face this, but this guy was the last activation for Tony, so he couldn't do anything, so then I just walked out the way. I've just pushed everything in the middle here. These guys, their job is to take on the War Master, and then these guys, they're actually in a bit of trouble. They've got sort of 2 hounds pressing on them and a warlord, but they're going to try and push this objective here. My Iconoclast is just gunning for the side titan, see which one falls down first. So that may or may not be interesting, and that's it. That is all the moves done. You did actually have a first fire, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Side titan.
Just the side titan.
So Tony will be enacting that next, I suppose. Right, into the combat phase it is. So the first fire, the side titan, is actually going over here at the Warbringer. It's going to affect my War Master as well with the beam, the heavy beam going through the building.
Yep. So we're going to start
Start with a heavy beam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because if I can get rid of the building, I'm then not getting as many modifiers.
Very good.
So on the building for 1 hit, so it's not going to destroy it.
Minus?
-4.
-4.
You only have 9 again, I believe.
9.
So yeah, you're
So
fine.
makes a save.
So no wounds to the building, which is fine. Then on to this guy.
Yep.
So nothing.
No, what do you need? 4s?
Yeah, 4s.
Right. And then this guy.
2.
For 2. -4, did you
Minus
say?
4, yeah.
Sorry, so 5
5
ups. 1 wound.
Unwound.
1 wound.
Right, let's do the missiles next, because they only need a -1.
Yep, 10 missiles coming in. -1 because of the barrage.
So I would need 4s normally.
Yep.
5s, so that's actually not too bad. So that's 5.
5 hits from the missiles?
Yep.
Okay, so voids, 2, 1 down. Another one saved. Another one saved. 2 voids down, 1 void left.
Then Sun Fury on a -2. 2 hits.
2 hits. Voids down. What do I need for this armor?
It's a -4, I think.
-4. Actually, I think they're -3.
Oh, they're
But
-3.
I'm going to need a 5 up. So that is going to do another wound. Voids are now down.
Sun Fury is a -3, sorry.
5 wounds have they got? You
Yeah,
say?
5 wounds.
So 2 wounds left.
It's
On
also
the war
broken.
And now breaks me, yeah.
I was hoping to kill it.
All done?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my first fire.
Okay, fight knight. With the knights, my lancer is going at this guy first. He's getting a charge bonus, I believe. So go and roll your dice.
Oh,
Cool, you can re-roll 1.
for 10, so I'm at 23.
23, 8, 9, 20.
I win.
So take a wound.
That's your last one.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, I'm on 2 wounds, sorry.
Yeah, you're on 2 wounds.
Yeah,
So
so
I
you
think that's my
take-
first one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your first wound on that one.
There you go. And then against the next guy, I've got 8, 9, 20 again, I believe.
So I'm at 1 extra dice, aren't I?
You are now,
Yeah.
yeah. You got 4. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, you got 6, 12. Yeah, you're beating me.
17, 19. Yeah. On top
Just
of
on
that.
dice, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another wound. So I lose
Take a morale check, -1.
-1
Because
I'm broken.
Another
And-
-1.
So it's another minus.
Yeah.
It's -2.
-2.
So what is my morale? I think they're 2 plus.
2 plus, so you go to a 4.
4 plus. Fails. I am now withdrawing, and I can't remember where that is. Is it just towards my table edge? isn't it?
D6 plus movement, I believe.
So yeah, the Lancers broke out and legged it 11 inches. And then over here, another fight. So we do the banner versus this guy. You guys getting a charge bonus, isn't
So
it?
I'm at +13. Of 23.
I mean, I've only got 6 on dice, so
So
is that wound on me, wasn't it?
I believe one of you had taken a
Yes,
wound.
yeah, because that's
Yeah.
your one there. So I'm taking another wound. That kills him.
It
doesn't
kills him,
Only
yeah.
got 2.
Only got 2 wounds.
Yep. And then these 2 here. 7.
I'm at 12.
You got more than that anyway.
Yeah.
So that's the first wound on here. I lose.
Round.
Now broken.
Yep. So
Right.
-1.
Pass.
Passed.
So I stick. So there I am.
Excellent.
So I just fired this Reaver, the bolters and the Gatling at the War Master and dropped 5 voids.
5 voids, yeah.
Down to 7. Tony's now going to fire the War Master at the War Bringer. I was kind of saving it because of the volcano, but with only 2 wounds left, if he drops it, that's a lot of firepower gone from my side, especially as I'm probably going to go straight back at the War Master. So Caesar Ains,
Yep.
4 of,
Hitting on 3s.
hit on 3s,
3 hits.
3 hits.
This is -4.
So I need 6s.
6s. He did.
He dead. Destroyed. Okay, so this guy, does he take a hit? Does this guy take a hit? Doesn't. So
So
minus
it's
-1.
-2 because he starts at 6 or more wounds.
Right, so -2 on the.
And it's actually a bit slightly bigger temp blast as well, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll do the void save, which fails. So it drops a void. So after the death of the Warbringer, I'm firing my War Master back. I've unloaded everything, missiles and the shoulders, the Revelator, all the other smaller guns are out of range. Fired one suzerain, and you've gone down to one shield. I've just fired the other one, and I've got another 4 hits. Rolled really well. So we're on armors now, aren't we?
Drop.
Oh, nearly. Right, so voids are now down. 3 armor saves at -3. If you fail one, I get 5 points.
Say 4s. I fail 2.
Now 2, they're just 1 wound at this range. That is enough, I think, for 5 points. Voids are down.
2 wounds taken.
2 wounds taken. It's game on now for that secondary. Warlord coming in at the 2 Acastus Knights there, hanging by a thread, wasn't one of them?
Yeah. So 4s.
Yep. These are the lasers on top.
Yep. So that's half. So
3 hits
at -3.
-3. So I'm either a 5 up or a
5 up.
5 up. So I'll try and get some 5 ups then.
None.
Oh, none. So 1 dice, and I imagine the other one takes
2 wounds.
2 wounds. There you go.
So first Sun Fury for 1.
They take 2 heat.
So there's 1 will whack killing. That's -3 again, I believe.
So it's 5 up or 5 up.
5 up, 5 up. He did.
He's dead. Wipe out. You've been wanting to get them for ages, haven't you?
Yeah.
Here we go. The main event: the Warlord versus the War Master. If I kill it, it's going to give me what? Full 15 secondary points. So plasma, Sun Fury plasma.
2 hits.
2 hits.
1 heat.
1 heat. For those that play Titanicus, they'll get that reference.
4s.
What's called? 2 damage.
2 damage. So I go up to 4.
So if I hit you and kill you, wound you with this Bellicosa, that was hard to say. You just die, don't you?
Yep.
So I will do Engine Killer. It's massive, isn't it? Where is it? Engine Killer 4.
Plus the actual wound 5.
So 5 wounds. How many
I've
you got left?
I've taken 4. I've got 3.
All right, here we go. 2 plus.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, when a princeps gets a little bit cocky. Right, I'm going to have to try and do it.
Death by missiles.
Then. Yeah, all right. Well, here we go. Here's the missile. So this will give you a 2-up save. That's... Oh, I thought it was more than that. That's only...
3.
3
That's
hits.
enough. If I roll 3 1s, that's a very, it's a very big possible with how I've been rolling. No, we're good.
None. Okay. Oh no! You had 1 job. 1 job. Oh man. Okay. So the we have to wait until next turn to try it again.
Oh no!
I want the 15. So Tony fired this hound at the Warlord, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just do it off camera. It'll be fine." Dropped all the voids with the bolter, and then actually did 2 wounds with the plasma. So that stung a little bit. Gone over to my War Master here, and I've taken on this hound because it's yet to fire. I've fired the Revelator and the shoulder plasmas, and managed to drop your shields. Needed all that to do it. All the small arms that I've got bombards on here, and the Mauler bolters not in range. I do have 2 suzerains. They are within the secondary short range profile, and I'm going to use it. So I might as well fire all 4 at the same time because I can't see any reason why not. Because you don't have voids.
Nope. 2 dice each.
2 dice each. 2 plus to hit. Holy moly!
Yes.
Best I could do is break you.
-4.
It's -4.
I'm pretty sure I need a 6 up. I
You
need
do.
a 6 up.
I just needed 2 of those to hit.
I need a 6 up. How many wounds do I have?
Can you
4.
believe it?
How many wounds do you do?
4 wounds, yeah.
You do 4, don't you? No, you
do
don't.
2.
You do
3.
3.
Yeah.
If I fail, that's not the end of the world.
You survive.
Yes!
You don't even take a wound. Right, well, now that it's alive, it's going to try and do more hurt on my Warlord. So, 4 attacks.
I will do them all together.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
So, 4s.
Accurate. Ooh, full house, going for another 6. Good
Full
enough.
house, -3.
-3.
Could have a 5 up, sir.
Come on. I need to make one of these.
You need to make one of these. Come on. Oh, it makes 2.
Have it. Takes another 2. Oh, this is actually squeaky bum time. So last activations of the round. The Warhound just walloped that last night, and then my Iconoclast dropped what? 2, 1 void,
1 void,
1 void with the Anvilus defense batteries and firing the melters, and that was all I could do there. So not much more objectives have been taken, have they? We're just, oh, have I got this one?
You've definitely got this one.
There you go.
And I have this one.
You have that one?
I do have that one. I thought it was out.
Tricked me. Tricked me.
Honestly thought I was out on that one.
Okay, so pop that on there. We're going to look at the scores, try and get some voids back online and see you in the end phase. Okay, so end phase, void shields. 1 back on the Hound here. This guy back up to 12. My Warlord got 4 back. Your Warmaster got 6. 1 here?
Yep, 1 there.
1 there. So that's pretty good. And then scores. So with me having 3, Tony having the 2, Tony scored 6 this round. I scored 9, making it 18-12 to me on primaries. Tony has actually got 6 points now for secondary by nabbing another objective for the first time, which actually brings us to 18 all. And then I think I've got 5 for wounding this. So giving me 23. So I think it's 23-18 at the end of round 3.
I can settle with that.
So it's still really close. All to play for. Big turn 4 coming up. Orders. Turn 4. So I've pretty much got advances everywhere. Got first fire on this Warlord. Charge on the Warmaster. So I guess if I can't get in combat, I can only do an advanced move, can't I? So,
but you still can't fire.
No. Apart from point defense?
No, you just can't fire.
So I basically just need to keep him moving, make him a threat. It's not doing much else. Tony, you got just advances across the board?
Advances across the board apart from that one over there.
Apart from this knight with a charge, so you can do another piling trick.
Yeah.
Okay. So first player roll. Let it be me.
I need it to
Let
be
it
me.
Oh, he's rolled. Card.
Dice. No, you first.
No, what? No, you started. 4. Strong.
Goes to me.
Oh no. Okay, Tony.
None of this reroll bollocks.
No, cut that mess out. First player will be Tony. Round 4. Movement phase. Movement done. Everyone's just closing that gap in the middle. Tony's trying to keep secure the objectives he's got. As am I over this side. And it's a big shootout. The key thing now is you're first player,
yeah.
But I'm the only one with first fire.
You are, yeah.
And it's the Warlord. It's got to be against the Warmaster. I've got 6 shields to chew through.
You do.
And then see if I can hit that sweet, soft, juicy armor. Here we go. The shootout. This is for 15 points. Missiles. I'm happy with that. That was another 4. I've rolled that over, I'm sure. 6. 6 in total.
I've got 1 left.
So I'm going to have to use, well, I say have to use, they spill over. I can't get my head around it. Still playing AT. So the Sun Fury is 3 shots on 3s. 2. Go on.
5 up.
Oh!
5 up.
No! Bellicosa. For the Warmaster. Oh, I needed a 2+, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Does that kill you?
No.
You get saved, didn't you?
Saved.
6 up?
What
am I, minus?
You were Bellicosa
minus 5. Engine kill?
Engine kill.
Engine kill. 15 points. Taking out the big lad.
So within 5 inches of
Oh,
me.
yeah, great. It's probably just those knights, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna be those
It's just
guys.
the knights.
So on a 4-up, yes, and then this one on a 4-up, yes.
All good.
So they get one at -1, but they've got ions anyway.
Yeah, shot.
So actually, no, it's a -2. No, wait, it doesn't make a difference because it's not -3 or 4.
Yeah, it's not enough. Not enough to reduce it.
So 3-up on this guy.
Yep.
He saves
Saves it.
This guy takes another wound.
Takes away. Okay, so that was all the first fires done.
Yeah.
I'm very much relieved. So straight into the combat phase. I think they do call it combat, don't they?
Yep.
Post-combat. No point rolling it on camera, but this guy's just got absolutely wiped out. That's all the first fires. That's all the combats. Into advanced fire. Okay, Tony's going with the side Titan. There's a little like, do I target this guy, and then the beam will get this guy for free, or do I fire everything at this guy? And if you did just the beam, you're looking at 2 dice to do 3 wounds.
Yeah.
So Tony's opted to fire everything at this guy.
3 dice to do 2 wounds.
3 dice to do 2 wounds. Sorry. And he didn't like that.
I don't like
risk.
No.
Versus possible no reward. So he's going to fire all the weapons here and try and finish them off. So starting with the beam.
Starting with the beam.
Okay, so it's going to hit this building.
Yep. So we're going to start off.
So we didn't do it in the last round. +1 to hit for buildings.
Okay, so yep. Just thinking. Yeah, so we can get both buildings there.
Yeah. For what it's worth.
So this one.
Go on.
So that's 2
hits
on
at
that
minus.
building, at -4.
What was the building save? Is it 5 up?
Yeah.
So I need a 9. No. Does how many hits you get? 2?
Yep.
Takes 1 wound.
Okay. Then we go on to the Titan.
The Reaver.
The Reaver. So
Yep.
nothing.
Nothing. Little building.
1.
1. That takes a wound.
Then onto your Warlord
Okay.
for 1.
1 hit. So
-4 for your armor save. So you go
-4.
for 6.
6 up. Nay.
Take a wound.
1 left. To be honest, I don't mind because he's done his job.
Yeah.
I want it to die. There is another round to go.
Missiles.
Yep.
1.
1 hit.
1 hit. Because they're 5s, aren't they?
4s.
They're 4s.
Pretty sure they're 4s. That's a lot of hits.
Those 2 instead.
How many is that?
That was-
6.
5, sorry, because I don't know if that was a 5 or a 4 last time.
Okay. 5?
5.
So 1 save
Shields down.
drops my voids.
Sweet.
Now it gives you the plasma
Free reign.
to do some real damage. 3 shots on 3s. -3, I think.
Sun Fury, yep. 2 hits.
2 hits. 5 up saves.
5 up saves.
0. Nice engine kill. So this is a big engine. So it's a 5-inch blast, you say?
Yep, 5-inch blast.
I think it's just going to be these 2. So the Reaver, no. Warmaster takes a hit. I've got voids. So void save. No. Goes down to 11.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's fine. And alas, you got revenge for the Warmaster. The Warlord did get its target. Okay, Warmaster going to try and get rid of the Hound on the right, so the Revelator
Hit.
gets a hit. So that's a partial hit.
So on a 4-up, you'll include that guy as well.
Okay. So
No. So
yes.
yeah. So both of them will suffer 2 hits.
Okay. Well, I need to roll the 2. So the guy here.
Yep.
Takes 1.
Yep.
And the other guy takes 1.
Okay. So this one.
Yep.
Saves.
Saves it.
This one doesn't save.
Doesn't save.
So he's down to
1.
1.
Okay. So my small arm stuff can't do anything while the voids are up, so I'm going to fire 1 of the shoulder plasmas. I think they're 2 shots.
2 shots on 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Which one's? It's this guy.
This guy, yeah. Started on that guy.
So one fails, one goes through.
One goes through, and that is plasma blast gun. -3.
So it goes to a 5. Nope.
Takes 1 wound. They got 4, haven't
4,
they?
yeah.
So the other plasma That's no hits. I can use the small arm stuff now, aren't they? Because they're light AT. But let's just go in with the suzerains, hitting on 2s on the short range profile.
2 dice, yep.
3 hits this time. I think what's these -4 now? They go up to? Yeah.
Yep, -4.
Hit on 2s, -4. Engine killer 2. So 3 damage a pop.
So I need to save all of these or die.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm on 6s.
6s. 3 6s. Nope, dead. Engine kill. Another engine kill. And then does it hit this guy? No. And that is that. Atropos at the Reaver. We will film all this because they got some weird ass weapons, haven't they?
They do. So
starting with the
gravity singularity cannon.
Okay, so you got to roll for these. On 1s you take wounds.
2 6s!
On 6s they bypass void shields?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 dice a pop.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
And you get to re-roll misses?
I get to re-roll, all hits.
All hits.
So there's 3 hits. 4 hits. Now these are -3.
Jesus Christ. 4 hits.
And if you pass them, they're armor bane as well.
What does that do?
You re-roll if you pass.
Holy moly, I should have dealt with these. So 4 went through.
Yep.
-3.
-3, so 5
so
up.
on 5 ups. Re-rolling successful saves. Well, there's none. So
Okay.
4 damage?
So that's 4 damage.
Okay, how many wounds? I had 5, don't I? 5 wounds. I've got 1 left. Ay caramba.
So had I wounded you with the
Yeah,
beam?
with the beam, I'd be toast. Wow, they are handy. Handy. Right.
And then the las cutter
Yep.
is it's what gives it rend in combat.
Yeah.
It also has Wrecker 3. Also has Engine Killer 1.
But I got my voids for this.
You do, yeah.
So how many attacks you got? Just the 2?
Just the 2, yeah.
Okay, so
Engine Killer 1. Potentially combat over here would have been quicker.
right, yes, because it would have affected my answers.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
That's all right. We caught it. A bit late, but we caught it. So 2 hits coming up.
We need 4.
2 hits.
2 hits, 3s. They hit on
2s.
Wow. They're almost better at shooting than they are combat.
And had you had no shields,
Yep.
it'd be -4.
Okay, well here's for 1 save.
So you drop a shield.
So I drop a shield.
I feel quite good about that one.
Oh, that's quite scary. Right, my go. Right, I'm going right back at them with the Reaver. They need to die. So the bolters, for a whopping 2 hits, because they're rapid.
Yep.
Light AT, so whatever.
3s. Fast.
Fast. Okay. 4 shots from the Gatling. I think these are 4 to hit, -2. 3 hits.
So no minuses again. Saved.
You got 3 up.
3 up iron.
3 up iron, haven't they, as well? And then the melter, which I've not used yet.
This will mess them up. So your melter is 2 shots.
Yes.
3 up to hit.
Engine killer 4.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 ups. 2 hits.
So
-4, so your void's going to be at -2.
So it goes for
5
5
up
up.
still.
Yep.
It's decent.
2 shots, yeah.
2 hits, yeah.
Nope.
Fail both.
They
That means both die.
They both die.
I've done like, what, 10 wounds or something.
Yep. They only had 1 wound left anyway.
Horrendous though. Couple of quick activations. Tony's Hound poured all his fire into my War Master and failed to drop a single void. I then fired the bolters from this sneaky Hound here into the Side Titan, and I dropped 4 plasma, no line of sight, going back to Tony. So another quick one. Tony's Warlord fires over at the Reaver. Struggled, but actually took the lasers and the plasma to drop the voids, and then the last plasma, 1 wound. That was my saves. 1 made, 1 failed. Another engine kill. Okay, last activation for me. Are you done completely?
Yeah, I'm done completely.
Last activation of the round. From the Reaver explosion, I did drop a void here. I'm going to go... My brain's telling me I should take out a warlord, but the princeps in me wants to go for the bigger prize.
The warlord or the warhound?
Sorry, the warhound. The easy target is the warhound. It's war and everything, isn't it? Everything's war.
War never changes.
So I'm going to go for the bigger prize, which is greed. In fact, I might even be taking that off you at the end of the round, haven't I? Because of tactical scale. So anyway, let's do it. So I fired the Revelator already, and that's scattered off for miles. So I've got 4 missiles on one shoulder, meaning 4s.
2 hits?
2 hits. You've got 1 void left, haven't you?
There, yeah. Goes through. So what's the minus? -1?
Ooh.
Pretty sure it's -1. A 1 will not save regardless.
Did you roll a 1?
I did.
It is, can't even find it. Apocalypse, yeah, -1. After all that. So I've got another 4 of those, haven't I?
Yep.
For another 1 hit.
Another 1 hit. So on a 3. Another 1.
Okay. Revelators. Suzerain, Plasma Destructor. 4 shots. 3s, -4. 1 hit. Might as well roll the other one, haven't I?
You are within...
I'm not within short. No.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. You're not. Not from base to base, it's not. No way.
Trying to move the... Yeah.
Well, I've already opted for the other one. I've got 1 hit from 1. I might as well fire more than that.
Okay.
3
hits?
6. 3 hits in total. -4. Damage 1.
-4. Cool. Okay, so I go to 6s.
Nope. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
We've got 2 left.
Takes me to 5. I've got...
This thing can heal though, can't it?
It can, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Potentially in the end phase.
That takes me to 5. I've got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
I think they got 6 wounds. I think they got 6 wounds.
Okay. So end phase round 4. Void's back. 2 of those. Nothing on the hound. That one's fine. Tony, however, got how many wounds back?
So I gained 3 wounds back.
Yep.
And I also gained 2 shields.
3 wounds, 2 shields. So you've got what? 2?
2 shields, 2 wounds.
Okay. This guy's fine.
Gained a shield there.
Shield. So you had 1 wound left, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And you've got what, 4 wounds left now? Something like that.
Yeah, 4 wounds left.
Cool. And then the knights are fine. Objectives. I have 1, 2, 3. I've taken this one. My tactical strength is double that of the hound. 5 against 2. Giving me what for the round? 12 for the round.
Mm-hmm.
3 for the round for you. That was a big drop by losing that one. Making it now 30, 15 primaries. I've got 15 for my secondary to your 6. So you've got what, 21 to my 45. So it's a massive swing in turn 4. We'll wrap up a quick turn 5 for you. Get a whole game in.
We could do. I don't see why not.
We're just overview.
I think if I just run through it with you quickly as well, I think I know how it's going to go.
Fair enough. See you then. So, quick round 5. I've more than doubled Tony's points at the end of 4. At the end of 3, it was still competitive. So this is where everything is. March on these guys. First fire here. Advance. Charge. And advance. So we're just going to see where everything ends up. And I think the game's over, but we'll play it through for you. If you're still watching at this point, at least you'll get a final score of how it goes. We did first player roll. I won it. In the book it says you can choose. On the quick reference it says you go first, so we're going by the book, and I've let Tony activate first. End of the movement phase. Tony's basically moved everything he can around here. He needs to kill me to take it because tactical strength is 5. That's 4, 5, and then he got 7. So you need a lot, didn't you, to take it back from War Masters. War Masters, I mean, that's kind of what I've got left, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you could argue that they've been the difference.
Yeah.
The lists are obviously skewed not only because that's the models I had, but just as an experiment as well. So yeah, they've probably made quite a lot of difference. Just as a massive deterrent. I mean, you weren't going anywhere near that one, were you? Okay, so we'll just do the combat phase, and then we'll end up giving you a score at the end. So we're wrapping it up. Tony's gambit was to kill this guy. As you can see, I eradicated the warlord between this guy and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Warlord did get a chance to attack between the Hound, the Side Titan, and the Warlord. He dropped my voids and did 2 wounds.
2 wounds, yeah. The amount of fire that I threw at it, it just doesn't.
Yeah, and you can see I've got War Masters there.
Yeah. And a Hound.
And a Hound, but I mean, he's done his job. He's done his job. So were War Masters the difference? Maybe they were. Was blowing up that building
Detrimental? Yes.
Detrimental early on. Was charging the Warhound here and not holding the objective.
It was a silly mistake.
It was a silly mistake, but we make them all the time. That's why we play. Actually, really enjoyable game up until, well, I mean, I enjoyed the whole thing, but the game was tight until turn 3, and then that's the tipping point.
I think the game was the first 2 turns were very tilted in your favour, I thought.
Yeah, massively.
Turn 3, beginning of turn 4, I saw a bit of light.
Yeah, it was a good comeback.
End of turn 4, turn 5, yeah, no.
Game over. So, at the end of this round, Tony scored 3, I had what, 3, 6, 9, another 12. And then ridiculous scoring at the end. You get, what was it, 5 points?
5 points for each one you hold.
So another 5 for Tony, and then 5, 10,
20.
15, 20. Tony got 6 points for his secondaries. I got 15, with a grand total of Tony and the Loyalist scoring 29, and the Traitor scoring 77.
Mm-hmm. So
the differential, if you go through the whole 5 rounds, is bonkers.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen if you go to an event. They're going to need a full score. So if you're playing a friendly game, you probably just would have dropped it at turn 4 and shook hands and said, look, you win. Who cares what the score is? Great game. But we wanted to give you a final score. It was enjoyable. It's not replacing Titanicus for Titans.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, you can get a few more on the table, but if you got time, you can do that at 80. And I think it would be superior. But yeah, we'll get back in some infantry and tanks soon. And there is some AT on Patreon. There's 2 new bat reps on there if you are interested in supporting the channel. So thanks for coming, Tony. Another fun game. And hey, we'll see you for more thrills, spills, and engine kills.